survey time
Uh-oh.
in studio, if you will. How many of you here today are here to listen to Marcus C.W. Mark? Or is everybody here today to listen to the Tonya W.O.?
San Antonio.
One more for the bad guys. What up, Tonya?
Wow,
Wow.
the energy there.
That's either Dolores or Reardon. I'm super high,
Sweet.
or that's I need help. Which one?
Why not both?
Amen.
Why not both?
So, if someone were to abuse a substance, that's probably a call for help. That's what you just said. That's what I heard you say. And I want to help too. I'm a humanitarian. # humble. All right, giggle once for that's true. Giggle twice for I do need that help.
Are we picking the Dolphins already?
The Dolphins.
Oh my
Speaking of
God,
the Dolphins,
the noise.
okay, I'll keep asking questions I don't get answers to.
Yeah,
Have you
that's-
seen your therapist yet this week?
I don't have a therapist.
Oh.
That was quick.
Would you like to see? Would you like to talk to somebody? You know, like I'm here for you all the time. Like I'm here for you.
Sure.
All right. See, we're making progress. How are the stray cats doing?
They're doing good.
Any news? Any new news regarding the stray kids / stray cats?
Not really.
Are they still Korean?
Yes.
Do they still wear more makeup than you?
Yeah.
Are they still an attractive man who could pass as a woman?
Yeah.
Is there one that is more Caitlyn Jenner than the other one?
I don't know who that is.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay.
Are they the new halftime show?
They could be. But they have busy schedule.
If they stand on there's 8 of them, correct?
Yeah.
If they stand in 8 different positions on a platform or on a stage, do they summon a dragon?
Unfortunately, no.
What's
But that would be cool.
happening?
You know.
We're losing control.
Do Koreans have different dragons than other countries?
You know, I can't answer that. I don't know.
What you can answer is who you don't like in Europe. We could just cover that and get that out of the way this week on the show, because we had listeners that were a little confused. They thought, they took away from your last show involvement that you had a little disdain for the Brits.
I do.
It's still there.
Yeah, I don't like British people.
Okay. Is the harder the accent, the more you don't like them, or is it depending on where they're from?
Well, I like the accent. I just don't like the people. Because they all have, like...
But they go together. So like the British, the English that speak in a certain way, they didn't buy that at Amazon. They were raised with that. So how can you like an accent but not like the person?
Well, so the accent doesn't have a personality, but the person has a personality, and usually the person has a terrible personality.
Gotcha.
That was a pretty general sweeping statement.
So if a dolphin were to make a noise like you do, but I don't like the dolphin, but I like that they do. So I go to SeaWorld and I'm like, I'm a dolphinist, and I don't like dolphins, like you don't like the Brits, but you like to hear them talk. Yeah. All right, I just want to cover the bases before we start the show /
It
get
is
canceled.
ADHD sports. Yeah. No, I almost think you guys need your own little show.
Who has there been? There's a top 5. We'll finish. We'll have some closure. Do you have a top 5 dislike for people across the world.
Yes.
Number one is
My old English teacher.
okay. I don't know where your old English
Wow, that
teacher's
went.
from.
That went.
She's from.
Does she have an accent?
No.
She's American.
Yes.
How about a particular group of people? Is she from Alabama? Is she from Kentucky? Is she from New York? Or you just don't like her personally?
I don't like her personally.
So she's number one on the board.
She's number 1.
Top answer on the board, ding, is your old English teacher.
Yes.
Number 2 on the board.
British people.
Number 3 on the board.
Jesus.
Slow walking people.
You are included in that group.
No, I walk.
Okay, self-hating.
Okay,
That's
so the slow walking people I'm
You
referring
use
to,
grappling equipment to get over the grout part in tile.
the slow walking
You call that spelunking.
that I'm referring to walk slower than my great grandma. Okay,
Is your great grandma still around?
she is. Yeah,
And she's not real fast.
she's not fast.
Do you not like her because she's not fast?
No, I like her because she's my great grandma, and she doesn't really have places to go. So if she
Well, neither do you.
We need to set up a race
so
with my dad.
these
The
slow walking
Whoa
people
Olympics.
would get in my way when I'm trying to walk to class, and I only have like 6 minutes to get from one side to the other side, which would seem like a lot of time, but it's really not when there's slow walking people in front of you.
Because one block to me is like 40 years in the desert to you.
Yeah, sure. I just don't like slow walking people.
triple righted you.
Get out of the way.
Slow walking people get their number 3 on the board. Who's number 4?
People without common sense.
Again, I find that you may relate to a lot of these groups.
No, I have common sense.
Where did you put it?
It's in my wallet.
Do you have your wallet today?
No, it's at home.
Okay, so man, we are getting answers that we need. And lastly, the 5th.
I forgot.
Okay. So this week, and
Forgetful. She hates forgetful people.
subject to change, Bean. This list will change, but
I remember. I hate old people.
Wow.
Not like your age old people.
Wow.
Like,
Wow.
Wow.
Jesus Lord.
You're like, I wasn't thinking me, but now I am.
All right.
Old people. The old people that feel like really entitled.
I feel that that's more of a your generation thing. They're entitled to meet Jesus.
The boomer
and-
generation wasn't great. They kind of set us up for this. Let's be real.
I also hate Gen Alpha. I hate them more than British people.
So we have a 6th one. So the list, we just mentioned that the list is subject to
It's
change.
growing. It's growing.
It's growing, and there's a different leader on the board. It shifts. So which gen don't you like?
Gen Alpha. It's the generation after Gen Z. My generation. They're just.
Gen Z, like that's all you do is sleep because you don't work or have any other responsibilities? Is that what the Z is for? I'm asking.
I mean, yeah, you're always shitting on millennials. I don't think she's even millennial. She's Gen Z. She's in it. Yeah, millennials at least. Come on.
Yeah, I don't like millennials either. They're worse than Gen Alpha.
Wow. I take that personally.
We're gonna work on your list for next week. So right now we have 7, and we'll revisit that. Thank you, Tonya.
I think if you went hard enough and long enough, it would be she hates everyone but her.
But all of them are a reflection of her. Like each of those things. Like I really don't like people that are walking slow. She's 3.5 feet tall. If she stands still, people put her in the return bin at a Target to go back to the toy section because she is tiny.
Oh my god.
That's the little people, and
That
then the
was
old people.
ADHD therapy.
Yeah, man, it's a sesh. Sometimes you need to sit back and
Mark's so quiet today. He doesn't even know how to.
I just don't know how to comment on everything that's happening right now.
it's that dynamic is hard for a lot of people. It's even with my humility and
Maybe
modesty.
because it's my generation that doesn't understand that generation.
Your generation is the one that bets on Tyreek Hill on Monday to have 6 catches, and at 5,
7. He broke it at 6.
why didn't you take that at the beginning of the game. Oh, never mind.
Let that go.
Never mind.
He'll be jinxing more of my guys before. Well, we're all really here to talk about how the Aces beat the Fever 107. No, that's the note Mark gave me. WNBA. We're talking. I know Murdock. You wanted to get into baseball. The playoffs officially started yesterday.
It's on. It's officially on.
Tigers.
I'm officially on. Tonya got in the vehicle today and said, "Yo, son, I rep baseball. Real talk." That's exactly what you
I
said.
didn't say that.
Verbatim.
What did you say?
I said I knew more about baseball than football.
Which says a lot. I'm excited.
Well,
We're going to go with the logos and stuff as we go game by game, but I feel that this is your wheelhouse. I believe that you're about to step in, put toes in a pool that you're comfortable swimming in.
There might be some cities here that she doesn't like, though.
Or know where they are. Or have Gen Alphas or Gen Triple Chins. What's the word you hate the most that they use?
oh my God, there's so many. Right now, there's this like running joke,
Don't say it.
among like Gen Alpha
Don't
from like
do
a
it.
song, and it's just like 6'7",
Oh, she did it.
and I hate it. It doesn't make sense.
It does not make sense. If you want it to come to a screeching halt, you give Mark a shirt that says 6'7", and let him
That's how
quote
tall
the
I
song,
am.
and people won't want to do it anymore because a guy like that is doing it. And
Oh,
took all
Mark
the-
will think about parlays.
That's
How
true.
he got 6 out of 7.
That you got that right.
That's the ones. But I'm not. And Mark pulls up and if it's 6'7", Mark hits 6'7",
I had 5 out of 6 because the
6'7".
because the Buccaneers had to kick the longest field goal that they've ever wanted to kick in their life for the first half.
It's your turn to get on the couch for your sesh. What happened to you this weekend, Mark?
Same thing that happens every week.
All right, Groundhog Day.
In the brain over there.
You keep missing everything by one. And whoever I do bet on notoriously gets injured. It's
Living with you is.
I can't even make that up. You see it
Yeah,
week in and week out.
I do, and I'm stained with your bad luck. I'm not even in the pool, and you go cannonballing and then get me wet while I'm outside of the pool, getting an Irish tan. So thanks for that. No thank you for that. He takes Bean. He's like, oh, Boston. I was like, who do you think is going to win the World Series? Gun to your head. Boston. It's going to be Boston against
Dodgers.
the Dodgers. Said, cool, man. And that's 22.5 to.
They both won their opening game yesterday.
He takes Boston. So I immediately bet on the Yankees. And
Immediately.
through 7 innings, I got the lead. It's 1-0 scoreboard. And then Fried comes out of the game, and Mark double ends around on his bad luck and gives it to me after I reversed it on him from him trying to give it to me.
I think his bad luck may have peaked, though, with the Tyreek knee explosion.
Oh no.
Now that should be the peak, bro.
That's
When you cause people's season-ending injuries.
career, possibly.
Last year, Tank Dell. I put $200 for him to have 8 reception, and on the 7th one is when he snapped his leg in the end zone. And I did it. I mean, it
So
was
you're
like the
taking
next
down
play. It
lots
was like
of
the
people.
next play.
No, he's got it. I mean,
Then
it's not gimpy. I'm coming out for a play.
and it's across all sports.
I'm going to
Basketball.
slide you.
I bet on Luka to do something, and literally the next possession down the court, he pulls up with a hamstring injury and was
I'm
out
going to
for
slide
4
you a
weeks.
list of players that I'd like you to bet on.
And
Believe
they
me.
start and end with Buffalo Bills players. And Tom Brady.
Right? I mean, it is really crazy what happens to players. I'm telling you, the Matrix out there, soon as I hit submit, something happens.
Bean, you were kicking around going to the Miami Dolphins game.
Yeah, I had an opportunity to go. I did not get to go.
And not having won a game yet, respectfully, not having won a game yet this year, I was excited for you to get down amongst your people, and where people are kind of scared. There's a lot of trepidation. Oh, Tonya. I just said trepidation. That's a multi-syllable word. It's before 10 a.m. Your nose is bleeding. Tell me what trepidation means.
Use it in a sentence, please.
Oh my God.
I just did.
Spelling bee.
You make my nose bleed often. So, Bean's amongst his people. I think he's going to be amongst it. Yeah, Mark, I think you know more than she does. You can't. I'd have you spell it for a box of cards.
IT.
And that's what he would do and try to win on technicality.
Get it?
Like you do. But your Finns look good. And
Well,
you and Mark had something to cheer about on Monday.
the defense still looks absolutely atrocious.
Yeah.
The offense, though, Waller. It only took him
Right.
3 games to get in
He
there.
hadn't
but
played yet.
that back of the end zone catch, God. Not playing
He's
in
a
two.
stud. He's a stud.
Not playing in 2 seasons and doing that. Oh my
What
God.
you don't know, Mark.
Well, he has brain issues that can't, he just can't. He mentally he just cracks up on himself.
Bean and I talked preseason when
Yeah,
we
you
were
were-
putting together our leagues and things.
You were hyped.
And that's my guy. And you're looking for value because everything is value. You want to find the player in fantasy anyway, or you're investing, you're buying cards. Find the guy that you think is going to get huge. Here's my gift to the listeners today. Free gift today. I'm
now.
being inspired by Tonya with her generosity and love for people of all nationalities and ethnicities.
Except for Janae.
Except for, disclaimer.
Or
And not
people.
including.
British people in Gen Alpha.
If she had a body part to use for a minute, she doesn't like that English teacher. I'm just telling you that English teacher left a scar on her that is visible. People walk by and see her and go, "Oh my God, what happened?"
The kids and the staff members at that school, they don't even like her. Everybody hates her. She's a terrible teacher.
I kind of like her a little.
No, even you would hate her.
That was the one that held you accountable for homework and gave you more homework than the other ones, correct?
No,
No, that's not the teacher, okay?
never happened to me.
You would come home often like, "Oh my goodness." So I have all this homework and I can't believe they gave me homework.
I didn't get homework senior year.
And we got San Antonio because of that.
I haven't had homework since freshman.
I rest my case, Perry Mason.
Yeah, it's like I've already know. You don't have to keep.
We
giving
got
me-
it. The episode's over. The credits are rolling. Mason's leaving the courtroom. Well, I won again. Look, today's gift is free of charge. It comes by way of the Cleveland Browns at wide receiver. Mark's going to have an opportunity to get a box of cards. You're going to get an opportunity to get something awesome. Even Bean is.
Well,
First person to answer. Phone's down. Isaiah Bond.
I'm out.
Isaiah Bond, I put on my daily at $3,100. He was a dumpster dive like a champ. His targets are going up. He's super fast, and he's the down the field threat. He had a half dozen targets last game. I think he paced Cleveland 4 targets. And speaking of Cleveland, no more Joe.
Yeah,
So good old Joe's off the board, and Danny's coming in.
going to plan for Cleveland.
Good. My boy Gabriel.
But if he struggles for a game or two, he's
yeah.
doink.
You're right. Mark has been excited about Shador getting his crack.
I just want to see him fail, basically.
Wow.
Gabriel,
But he has skill.
but first things first, where did Isaiah Bond go to school? Person that answers
USC.
correctly first, incorrect. Tonya? Incorrect.
What year is he in?
It's his rookie year.
Rookie?
So last year he was on a team.
Alabama.
He's a cheater.
Is it
Yes,
Alabama?
It is Alabama.
Oh.
I don't
seems
believe
like it's Alabama a lot with you.
the coincidence, perhaps. I don't know who the last person was that was Alabama. Your credibility is a little soft at the moment, whereas it is usually granite with me. But I digress. Isaiah Bond. Go buy some Isaiah Bond. If you put that guy on your team and then he strokes, you're the man. So Bean and I talk about Darren Waller before the season ever started, right or wrong?
You did? No, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the guy was still in street clothes and hadn't even reported to work yet. And I put you on that. I was like, dude, Waller's a baller. He hated New York. He was a stud for the Raiders.
Yeah, he was.
He's going to be a legit option for you. And you're like, all right, well, we'll see. Oh, man, Murdock's doing his Murdock thing again. And then Monday, Waller looks at the screen and he was like, Murdock, I got you. Like, you could hear it.
Sorry, I'm late.
My bad. And he went out and stroked. You know, the over-under of his was 1.5 receptions on the game.
Oh, somebody in one of my Dolphin things put 175 on the over on the touchdowns and won like ridiculous amount of money. Yeah,
That's
like
nuts. My parlay hit Monday. Had Miami to win. I had Tua to have under 241.5 passing yards.
Man, 2 for 2.
I had Brees Hall for receptions, and that came in. Then I had Denver and the under 48.5, which I played up to 50.5. So I had it was a good evening.
Good
Super
one.
humble.
Yeah.
But Waller, man, you're a stud. Did you put him on your team?
I don't. I'm pretty stacked at tight
He's
end.
going to be super ad. Like, he's the ad one, isn't he?
It made Tua look like a different quarterback. It was weird. He only caught 3 passes, but it was.
I'll ask both of you, and I've been meaning to ask all week, and here's our platform. What happens with the Finns from here? What did you see? What did you like? Tyreek's gone forever. So understanding that,
Yes.
where is the silver lining? I'm
now
serious.
there's a lot. There's the receiving room was the deepest part of the team. So yes, you lose a lot of talent and speed with Tyreek, but Westbrook Akinai's there. Taj Washington. There's a lot. I'm fine. I'm not that worried.
Yeah,
Tua
same
forced
here. It's a
the
huge
ball.
talent loss. Huge talent loss. But
Did you see
in
how they
some
ran
way,
the
I
offense?
think it's a cancer in the locker room with his mouth.
Yeah.
Now that's gone.
No more forcing the ball to Tyreek.
So
Now
and
they
then
have-
with Waller, like you say, now involved, it's
Waddle's an ad right now.
he's gonna be
gonna-
huge. But I think you lose that cancerous edge of
Yeah, you're right. I can't debate they lost talent, obviously, and you can't say, well, you're going to be better even though you lost. But I think it's going to force them to run the ball and actually play a balanced offense. And if that's
Bean,
the
do you
case-
also feel that the camaraderie, the togetherness, the chemistry, us against the world, they can grow as a team quicker without Tyreek
right?
there?
And it's really, and the ones that like him, it's really easy to be like, we're going to win this for the Gipper because he blew his knee out on the side. You know what I mean? So
You do have you have Skynes Westbrook that from Tennessee that used to play with Tanny,
yeah,
and
Waller's in there now.
I like him.
Malik
Washington,
Washington,
Waddle.
Taj Washington. I'm
Your wide receiver room set.
yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like it's not going to be as bad as people
And
think.
Waller
it's gonna.
does help loosen all that up. He's going to be a stud. I wish I had bought more of his rookie cards. You know,
Stock going back up.
because that's what happens. I mean,
Yeah.
a guy he's worth $1, and then he goes out, shows out on Monday night, and clearly he was better than the defense he was playing against. Only with 3 catches.
That officiating, though, can we talk about that? And my
Coach,
team
please.
won. And, oh, my God, was that some of the worst officiating I think I've ever seen. It felt like there was that stretch where there were like 5 flags back to back to back to back on each team, and it was just like, let them play the game.
And the guys calling the game are like, oh, my God, here we go again.
It's so bad.
They're trying to laugh it off, and
Yeah, I can't imagine they'll be reffing any
He says,
postseason
you
games.
know, the center's got to move his head to see who's in front of him. That's what he said at one point, because it was like a move, and it's illegal. Technically, you can't move your head,
But they all do it.
but they all do because they have to look up. They're looking down at the ball, and he's like, you have to be able to look up to see who's in front of you.
That was bad. Every time either team would make a big play, it was holding. Like I hate it. Let them play the game or call all the holding. You know what I mean? Like I hate the big play cherry picking holding stuff when it's 90 feet away from the play, and you're just like, they're not going to be roughing any postseason games. The squad is not.
Not the A team.
Oh man, how do you put them on Monday Night Football?
By accident. Hey, you guys did a great job last Sunday. We got another job for you,
Yeah.
and this one's going to be on TV for everybody.
Are there over-unders on penalties?
I'm certain. I'm sure
There almost
is.
has to be, right, Mark?
Well, there probably is.
Yeah, I mean the guy.
Well,
the
if you're
table
in
tennis
if you're in
aficionado.
Vegas, absolutely, because you can bet on
Anything, right?
anything. But actually, on the books, like through Hard Rock, I don't think.
They should have that though, but I guess that would influence even more with the could out the outcome.
To make a bet like that, Mark, in Vegas, do you have to go through a shady hallway past two draped doorways that don't have a door, just
No.
drapes?
If there's a bet that you want to place, it has to go through, like the management process through there. They'll and almost always will take any bet.
So they offer you a particular number,
Correct.
and then can you negotiate that,
Like
or is that the
when
hard
I've been
number?
there playing darts, I could bet on people playing darts, and that wasn't even part of available.
So they come down and they give you a number. So so MCM to win it. That's an odd.
12 penalties over under 12 and a half.
How does that number get established?
Yeah, that's
I don't know how they do that, but
but
obviously
there is a number. They
Sure.
come down with
Absolutely.
a number. Deal or no
Absolutely.
deal.
Yep.
How many times is Tonya going to throw cultural and ethnic shade in a show?
she's already hit like
It-
4.
the over's already in.
Go over.
Over. Smash that over button. Over.
What?
That's the question that I ask you. Did you watch a lot of Flipper when you were a kid? Okay. And that's okay.
That's all right.
That's all right. So football happened.
Any surprises before we move to baseball? Anything that made you go, holy crap?
I do like Denver bouncing off the mat.
Cincinnati went from competitive to, oh my God, back to back. Did you see the offensive line just going, nah, it's okay, you can kill him. It's all right. No, smash him in the face. It's okay. Well, let's get out of your way.
That's bad now, right? Who's worse, Tennessee or Cincinnati?
Tennessee's the worst team in the league. Cincy's a close second right now. At least New Orleans was competitive against Buffalo, relatively speaking.
Cam says,
No, it's Buffalo that allows teams to be competitive.
I don't even know if they could allow Tennessee to
Paging
be
Dr. Hater. Dr. Hater. Paging Dr. Hater.
I'm Dr. Hater. No, you're Mark. Sit back down. Impersonating a doctor. You hating some.
Buffalo's one of the most overrated
Oh, God.
teams out there. You come on.
Come on, what? Scoreboard.
Well, yeah, true. Just like way back in the day when they lost 4 Super Bowls in a row.
That's a
takes
gift.
the perfect amount of talent. Just not enough, but a lot of it.
Tonya, I told your biological about the Bills. It's hard to go to a Super Bowl. Super hard. Like super, super hard. This team did it 4 times in a row. They were the best team and then went and pulled their pants down and left a steamer.
Yeah, they were confused. I think people kept telling them that was just like a bonus game. Like
Back then,
you're done.
all there was Bruce Smith on defense. That was it.
Well, I mean, come on.
They did do a
Seriously,
wide
they allowed
right.
40 points a game.
They did do a wide right in a game they should have won.
Nor good old Scotty. He had to move.
Yeah,
He couldn't stay there.
I
I saw a dude wearing a Norwood jersey on the last televised game. The name on the back of the jersey is on the right shoulder. So it's not centered. It's on
That's nice.
it's on the right because of wide
That's
right.
cool.
And it was the coolest thing I saw that day. Other than you, of course, Mark. 'Cause,
Absolutely.
I mean, it's a gift seeing you every day.
The bonkers game of
Hell
the week
yeah.
was definitely Green Bay Dallas.
Bonkers.
I was texting you like they put like 5 touchdowns up in the fourth. Like, it was like 20 to whatever going into the fourth, and oh my god, the wheels came off. And of course, Jerry Jones is like, we traded Micah, and it worked out that way. Both worked out. Like,
Nice
turn that
job.
tie into a positive. Like,
He was up there twitching. I don't know which ailment was causing him to twitch.
yeah, Green Bay's really the wheels have come off the last couple of weeks.
We were saying that they're the best team in the
2 weeks
NFC
in.
and the 2 weeks ago.
yeah.
And that's how quick that changes.
Because look what Detroit did to Cleveland after Green Bay couldn't even
Last week we said the Lions were the new team, right? Was that our
Yep,
collective?
I'm
No, I thought it was. Well, maybe I missed the Saturday show.
yeah, man. It was a.
But
Hey,
I
cool,
thought,
cool, cool,
I,
enjoy
I
your
thought
boat.
the Chargers technically was probably a front runner.
and they
And-
went oopies.
in the AFC.
and I made $60 off of that.
strong. That's the next point of interest that we have a lot of things to talk about.
I want to talk about how Indianapolis and that wide receiver cost me money because he couldn't just hold the ball away across the goal line and had to pre-celebrate.
That's happened so many times.
I know.
Over
When is that not going to
and
happen?
over.
Stop doing that. It's the most preventable thing in the world.
Ever.
Ever.
It's because they got a showboat. They just
Yeah,
can't.
man,
play,
look at
they
me.
can't go to work. They just can't go do their job. They have to
God, it
showboat.
made- I
You
saw
don't see
that.
any county workers flipping their shovel around and dancing after they dig a hole.
Right.
before they dig the hole.
Right.
and they tripping and falling.
Yeah. Ew.
Do your
Slamming
job.
Gatorade
Stop
bottle.
showboating.
I knew I was gonna lose. Indy was dominating that entire game, and when that happened, I went, "Oh, I'm toast now." And Stafford said, "No, I got you. I'm gonna put it away. It's okay."
I got you. He said, I got you. He said, I got you.
Yeah,
That's
that
a
one-
team too. The Rams that can quietly just keep winning.
They have some of the best coaching. McVay, that's man.
I'm a closet Rams fan. I could
Him and
could
Dan
cheer for
Campbell
those
are the two
guys.
best coaches in the NFC currently. I think.
I liked the
Debatable.
defense, when Aaron was there, and who can't cheer for Stafford? The guy goes out there and just balls.
100
Puka's
years
the
old.
man.
And he's out there.
Coop is washed. Cooper Cup is no longer Cooper Cup. The injuries.
Well, he's also on Seattle now.
Come on, man. Do you see him walk around? Do you see him run?
That's why they jettisoned him.
Eh.
Yeah, not enough.
Yeah, he's injured. He was the most, and I told you biological. I spent a lot of time talking about football
He
to
was
people
ball,
that
ball,
don't
ball,
understand
ball.
it. Ball.
10 receptions a game.
Biological. I said that during the game. I said that guy right there was the number one receiver in all of football. The white guy.
Yeah.
you're
With the
racist.
beard?
The white guy.
Yeah.
That guy caught more balls than anybody and was the number one pick in all of fantasy football.
And
was
his
that guy.
yak. The yards after catch.
The guy's
Woo.
a stud. He's a stud. But now,
No, but he gave it to Puka. He said, "Here you go."
yep, Puka was like, I'll
take that.
I'll take that.
Yeah.
Thank you for giving it to me.
That's also a gift for them because Puka wasn't drafted that high.
No.
So, I mean, they just happened to fall into a
And they
Tom
did it
Brady
again.
type of deal,
Tom.
Yeah.
They Cooper Cupped it twice
Yeah.
because Puka was 5th or 7th round, and so was Cooper.
and he's a stud.
They keep finding whoever's doing the scouting for the wide receiver.
Yeah, they.
Is underpaid. Definitely. You don't think that gets a guy promoted? Like,
Oh,
hey,
yeah, no,
what'd you
that's-
do at work? The last couple of weeks, last couple of years, I drafted a guy named Puka and Cooper Cup. Maybe you've heard of that guy. So I drafted both of those dudes after the 5th round. All right.
Yeah, that's
No longer
something
minimum wage.
Miami hasn't had in a long time, being able to draft, anyone. And how about Kansas City? How bad's Baltimore?
They're in trouble.
They better have a get right game this week.
There is a Mark and I talked about the get right game last week, and it blind. I hate a doofer. We all know that doofers are super not awesome. I almost said something that Tonya wouldn't appreciate. But they're lame. Doofers just hit deposit buttons. Baltimore's due for a win this weekend.
The only defense that leaks more than Miami's though right now is Baltimore.
Kansas City last week was the doofer.
What? Dallas might be the worst.
Yeah. But Baltimore, they're missing some people, but still.
Dallas allows a lot of points, but they make splash. Baltimore looks like they just get to a point in the game and lay down. And they're like, well, that was fun. We're good.
And then they start fumbling the ball and giving the ball away. It doesn't help their cause. It couldn't happen to a better dude that represents himself.
Yeah, right? Can't even have his own agent.
No, man. I do it myself, man. I went to Louisville. I went to Heidman wearing that red suit that 3 sizes too small. You get to see my ankles.
So much for Kansas City trading for Tyreek now. Oopies.
Yeah, Oopies should have done that last
I still think
week.
that was all just rumors.
30.
I really don't think Kansas City wanted a part of him at all.
The guaranteed money that Tyreek is going to receive. Watch the game. She says, oh, man, that guy's hurt. And I was like, yeah, he's hurt.
His kneecap was pointing out the wrong. That was bad, man.
He makes $2 million a game.
Oh, they already said Miami's going to recoup a decent amount off the active roster game day bonus. Yeah,
$500,000 a quarter if he ran 10 plays a quarter.
Yeah, that's a lot. 50 grand a
That's 50
time
grand
he
a
runs.
snap.
Yeah.
I'm going to run down here 15, 20 yards.
You're like, I don't know how you could be. I get competitive.
Give me 20 grand.
You've been talking about this. I want to bring this up. You've been saying it for weeks, but A.J. Brown is now tweeting cryptic shit. And they're 4-0, and he doesn't want to be there anymore.
Just wants the ball. He's Terrell Day. He's Terrell Owens.
Yeah, shut your mouth, go to work.
Yep, just go to work.
I could see him getting moved.
They don't.
I could see him. There's a Kansas City. There's someone because they're allegedly shopping for a receiver. So, and I don't know. The Miami media said that there was some Kansas City contact in Miami, but they didn't offer enough for Tyreek. So we said no. So I could see they'll make a move for somebody else. A.J. Brown.
Cancerous. You just got rid of an issue in the locker room. When he's not busy impregnating Turkish Instagram models, he's on Instagram looking for the next Instagram model. The guy's got like 11 kids with
Tyreek?
with 15 women.
It's not good.
Every week he's like, cool, man. Yo.
Well, a couple years ago he said he wanted to retire early and be a porn star. I think so.
Imagine that.
Weird.
At $33 million a year, you scratch a check to some girl.
Do whatever you
And you're like, whatever, man. Here's $5 million. I'm gonna go. Here's $2 million for the kid.
Yeah, I'm gonna go play a game.
I don't need him.
I'm gonna play one game.
Yeah, play one game for that weekend in Amsterdam when I met you.
You were right about New York, which I do appreciate that because that got me.
You were feeling it, and then you had the forward thinking. How progressive and open-minded you are. To break down the Buffalo-New Orleans game, how it was going to happen, quarter by half by game. We all broke that down.
Yeah.
And it came through like it was on a script.
No, I should have put.
So I thought for sure that you bet what we talked about because it was really your idea.
Yeah, I get those weird feelings about things. Then I'm like, I thought Tampa was going to beat Philly, and then I wasted a bonus 25 on that.
We talked it through. Can you see a scenario where Buffalo is, what's the score going to be after the first quarter? 21-7. Okay. Or at halftime, it was going to be Buffalo was laying 3.5, and you were so emphatic. Yes, I'll take that. That was your favorite bet of the weekend. Yes, I'll take that. Buffalo will be winning the game at the end of the first quarter by 4 points.
And they were. And
they
did.
were.
Yeah, you messaged me. You're like, son of a bitch.
And it was 7-7, and there came the other scenarios. Like, what happens when New Orleans scores, and now you're chasing your 14-point favorite, and they score. Now you're a 21-point favorite. Now you're chasing that down. Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay gets down 14 points.
They were almost brought him back again, man.
At 14 points, they were 17.5-point underdog. I bought a point, got it over to 18.5, and took that right to the window. I'll give me 18 points at home. Yeah, they got up. They're up 2 touchdowns. And there's a football game to play.
Yeah.
So I get 18.5 points, and I get the cardiac kid quarterback that comes back every single week,
Took 'em right
and it's
down.
at home.
Yeah.
And
I
Philly
really
didn't
thought
have
Tampa
a
was
first
gonna win
down.
that
I don't
game.
think they had a first down in the second half. No, they didn't.
Yeah.
I think they had like 30 yards in offense, and they didn't have a first down. It was wild. And they almost find your opportunity and take it to the window. Mark was taking opportunities to the window. You were represented while you were gone, Mark,
I'm sure. I heard.
because every game that missed by 1 point, Mark, you were here in spirit.
But I told you about the Saints. How do you give 16.5 points?
A lot of points.
Yeah. Only doing 12. You talked me out of picking Pittsburgh, too. And Pittsburgh ended up beating Minnesota. And I was like, damn it, watching that game. I'm like, Murdock got me.
That was a game that
Yeah, no, Minnesota made it a game. It looked like Pittsburgh was going to just roll them, but
Maybe we need to bring my wife in here to give her picks.
that lady, out of 160 entries,
167.
and let's say for conversation, because
obviously just conversation.
just for conversation, let's say each entry was $150. Let's just for conversation. And so you have to pick the winners every week against 166 other people. And through 4 weeks at the quarter pole, his wife is rated number what?
Number 1.
Number
Always
one.
leave our little stats behind. I got to bring that.
I asked her last night, Mark. I was like, "Hey, what do you like this week?" And she's like, "I don't know how I get to any of these things." And I was like, "Well, okay."
It doesn't matter. You have a gift.
But
She-
but
what I
that's
said.
also the point of things like that where girls majority of the time, "Oh, I'm going to bet the animal."
Yep.
Oh, I like dolphins.
We are going to test that theory today, and as soon as Mark's done this comment, we're going to test that theory with Tonya and the baseball picks today.
Sweet.
So finish up with
But I it's just like, wow, how in the hell? And honestly, she should be. She's tied with 4 other people, with I think it's 40 wins on the year. The very first week, she improperly entered her games, and she did not get credit for the San Diego
boo.
or the Chargers win. So technically, she has 41, but it's solely in first place. So I don't know. I don't know how she does it.
but she does it every week.
4 in a row.
It's a quarter of the year,
Yeah.
nearly. It's 4 out of 17 weeks. That's the quarter pole. She's on top of the board,
10 wins a week.
and she doesn't know who plays for any of
No.
these teams.
Not at all.
She watches the TV when it's on when you watch it, which is as often as that is. I asked her last night, what do you think about this
She bets
game?
on like Minnesota because Prince was there.
But she doesn't really focus on the
she
spread.
was born
This
in
is
Detroit,
against the
so she'll.
spread, mind
I
you.
know this,
The spread.
but this is her.
What's the
This is her
spread?
philosophy. I was born in Detroit, so I take the Lions.
Yeah. And our listeners are hearing you tell a story about a woman who can't spell point spread, doesn't know
she
any
could probably
player.
spell.
Oh, yeah, she can. But point is that she doesn't know anything from anybody on any team, and she hits it against the spread.
Against the spread.
So when you ask her, when you do your picks every week, because you have an entry, and
He
so does
clearly
she.
doesn't listen.
Oh no, I have 35 wins on the season. She has 40.
Yeah, hashtag humble. He's doing okay. But how does she approach the point spread thing? Does she not even hear the point
No,
spread?
she doesn't even look.
So she just uses the
Yep.
force.
Yep.
Straight Jedi power.
Straight Jedi mind
The
trick.
Detroit Jedi.
Yes.
Newports and braided hair. Real talk.
Detroit
You know where that. You know that.
Detroit Jedi. That's her name now. The Detroit Jedi. She'd be pissed when she hears me that I called her the Detroit Jedi. But
She might cut
funny.
you.
she will too. That girl goes from classy to hood in a blink of an eye. One blink. MF head gets all bobbly like a newborn child, and it's right out of Detroit. Straight Detroit. But I have to go home to that, so I'm going to stop. She listens too, I'm sure. I love you. I love it.
You want to wrap up football with the Thursday night pick?
Let's get it.
I think it's the Rams all day, right?
How did your picks go over the weekend for your eliminator?
Oh, I had Detroit, I think, right?
We picked the same
both
team.
did, yeah. So you piggybacked.
So we can revisit that.
Piggybacked.
If we piggybacked, he was on mine because I would break him.
And what did Miss Murdock standing in for Mark pick? Do we remember?
She picked, was it Green Bay? I think she picked Green Bay.
Oh, what happens in a tie on an eliminator?
I guess
That's such a.
I'm a purist. I say you're out. You either win or lose.
It's a push.
liberal.
No, they should. Be, that's why there shouldn't be ties in football.
No, we need college rules. We're getting closer on the overtime. I appreciate that everybody gets a possession now, but we really need just give them the ball at the 35 and let them go nuts until someone doesn't score.
Absolutely.
Why don't we have that?
It's a lot.
There should always be a winner. Period.
Rock, paper, scissors. There should always be a winner. I mean, they played the whole game. You think those guys want to play for a tie?
That's what I'm saying.
But they're going to get hurt.
Now, with that also being said, how do
it's unfair to you, though.
the players? How do they not know that it can tie?
Man,
Pickens
some of them
was
players say
adamant, I've never heard of a tie.
some
Are
of them
you
players
kidding
say
me?
things, Mark, that make you go, "What? You didn't know about what?"
I mean, you play the game. How do you not know?
Play to win the game.
That's what they think. You play to win the game, not tie.
Well, still crazy that players don't know this.
I'm going Rams. I think the Rams are gonna annihilate the Niners
I'm going to wait until Saturday.
for the Thursday game.
Oh. Are you taking
cheating.
them? I thought you were taking them for your eliminator.
No.
Oh,
Just
okay.
No,
just
just
the
a pick.
Thursday pick.
Okay.
No, that's a dangerous.
And who is the guy to watch in that game? If you like the Rams, where's the nugget? Give me a fantasy nugget.
Probably Puka.
MCM?
Oh, I agree. I believe it's the Rams, and Puka, man, he's unstoppable right now.
Until he stopped. Yeah. 6.5 points.
And
right
of
now.
course, now also is that because of the addition of Davante Adams. I know he's on the downside a little bit, but still, that guy can
he still
play.
does Taco Bell commercials.
He's
Right?
also washed. Yeah.
Is he
Got
washed?
his payday. He's washed. Coop's washed. He's washed. Amari Cooper is just a
I don't think Devontae's is washed.
Devontae is Amari 2 years ago. He's got 2 more seasons of retread in him, and he's all done.
And
Where did he go to school?
And on a team like this,
Say something now. Yeah, Mr. ESPN glare in the glasses as I look at you. Uh-huh.
Yeah, I didn't look up.
No, I can't. I didn't know Alabama. Isaiah Bond, Alabama. Give me a break.
Finally get one, and then he
Give me a
can't
break.
take it.
Give me a break. Fresno State.
Yeah, that I never got. I wouldn't
So
even attempted to guess that.
I'm with you on the Rams. I think that Brock throwing an interception. I think he might throw 2.
he's kind of regressed this year. I mean, granted, he's injured,
I'll give him that.
and he's playing with a lot of other players that are
Yeah, but
injured.
Mac Jones came in, and I don't like Mac Jones, and he won.
Mac throws to all the guys he practices with because that's the only thing, to Mark's point, that's the only thing that's on the field. Ricky Pearsall's hurt. Jawan Jennings is hurt. George Kittle's hurt. So who are you throwing the ball to? Well, ask Mac because he's the one thrown to him during practice when the real team is out on the other field.
That's right.
Facts are facts. So now Brock comes back in, and he's like, oh, my God, where's Ayuk? Where's Debo? Where's CMC? Where's Kittle? I sure look good throwing to those dudes because who doesn't?
Right.
And now you're throwing Kyle Juszczyk is the overplay on reception, on yardage? That's your play?
Yeah, San Francisco's like the NFC Miami Dolphins. They always have the entire team injured by week 4.
Yeah. Jeez, their defense already too. God.
Bosa.
Yeah.
That team.
They got
It's disappointing after 4 weeks.
It really is.
It's injuries. What can you do with injuries?
they've been that way for like 3 seasons now, 4 seasons now.
Can't get healthy. So I'm with you. Tonya, what do you think? The Rams or the 49ers?
49ers.
Of course you will.
Because they're from where?
Because I don't like the Rams.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I like your logic because they're rivals for your school. Don't they? Didn't they call that something about being Pew? The Sorry Sailors. What were the names that you got called? You don't remember that? Because heat rises, so when people talk, it goes up, and you can't hear it because you're.
You have to remember you're talking to a ram over there.
Yeah, sing to sailors, sing to sailors. Remember hearing that?
Well, I've only been to one football game for my school, and that was when my sister was in school, and she graduated in like 2016 or something. I don't know. She's old.
Did you eat goldfish crackers while you were? Did you have snacks in a Capri Sun? What's your favorite Capri Sun flavor? 1, 2, 3, go.
The kiwi. I think it's kiwi strawberry or something.
Name one city in New Mexico.
In New Mexico, I don't know.
Awesome. So, what we learned today is Capri Suns are awesome. Of course you do.
Did we figure out where the 49ers are from?
A state.
Can you pick the state?
1 in 50. Let's do this. 2% chance.
2%. It is not
Virginia.
I appreciate the effort.
What professional team is football team from Virginia?
That's irrelevant.
Okay.
The Virginia Dares.
What we do know is that Tonya is a dead ringer for baseball picks.
Yeah, we're going to
I'm
slide
willing-
into baseball.
I'm willing to back her picks
Oh.
this week
Uh-oh.
and against either of you. In fact, I think that Tanya's picks and mine against yours and Mark's comes out clearly on top. And lunch next week is provided by the loser.
Yeah, you had a positive movement in the hummus bet, by the way.
He's
And
having
you went
some
down
type
and
of a
Houston
movement.
won.
If anything happens this year, it's the fact that he's going to get a hummus with pretzel chips.
Yes.
When Indy, who really looks the part now, they've settled in past the 1 week wonder, the 2 week fluke, the 3 week can't believe it. Now week 4, they
No,
look
they were one dumb mistake away from.
they look like they know how to play football. They're being coached right. They're not sipping the Kool-Aid, keeping the doors closed, and saying, you know what, it's nice being 3-0 now, 3-1. It's hard to. We're 2-2. The Washington Commander Skins are
Yeah.
2-2. I don't feel great about that. We're
I
throwing
don't know how
nobody's
Atlanta.
second nugget of the week. We give gifts here on the show. Luke McCaffrey was a blind man's bet. I put him in DraftKings, and it's just a ringer. He's got something with Mariota, and the fact that all the offenses were thrown to scrubs. We're thrown to practice squad guys. And Luke was a rookie last year, and this year he's been playing a little bit more. The week previous to the one we just had, he caught his first touchdown and had a couple targets. Knowing that Terry's not going to play, Debo is whatever, you got no Eckler, who's going to catch the ball? Luke
Right to the
looks
window.
the part, right to the window.
And he's the one that's practicing with Mariota.
Preach. So how do you not put that guy in? It's $8,000 for Jamar Chase and $3,100 for McCaffrey.
I remember your old money. Yeah, the money league things.
Yeah, you tend to remember
That's right.
those things. Tonya, are you ready for your baseball, your introduction to playoff baseball?
Sure.
I love your enthusiasm. It is only bested by your love for foreigners. Thank you for that.
I don't mind foreigners. I just hate British people.
Well, British people are foreign.
Yeah, but they're just the only like foreigners that I don't like. Just British people.
So you're not racist. You just don't like the Brits.
Yeah. I hate British.
British is the.
She's a Britishist.
Yeah, that.
Yeah. The Detroit Tigers are playing the Cleveland Guardians. Wild Card Week is always so fun because it's straight panic mode after the first game.
Because it's only a best of 3, right?
It's a best of 3.
Yeah.
So you play 162 games.
I mean, didn't a couple years ago they had like one?
Yeah,
Which
I
was-
hated that.
I hate it.
that.
Yeah, that was so dumb.
One like that.
Imagine,
My Pirates lost to
Kill yourself
Bumgardner
for
every year in that one game.
yeah, 8-month season to kill yourself to get one game.
To get one game?
Like, come on.
To get one game.
And you're going to get their best pitcher. So, all right, let's play another game without the best pitchers in there.
And that's what a series of 5 or 7 give you. All right, you're going to throw Scooble against me
excuses.
today. That's cool. If we fall into a win, great, but we'll take that lick. Now we get to see Casey Mize. Now we get to see Flaherty. Now we get to see the rest of your team.
That's way more fair. Like people have always complained about basketball and how long those series are, but you get there's no excuses at that point. You know, no one's going to beat anybody multiple times unless they're better.
3 games, all you have to do is win 2. I mean, that's the math. So the people that win, the teams that win the first game usually win the series. The Boston-New York game was going to be good anyway. The fact that they have history that they have in itself. But you had Crochet and Max Fried, and it was a pitcher's duel. You know, going into the 7th inning, they take Fried out. He gives up the prom night. He gets a room after they take him out. And then it gets interesting. I come out and Mark's doing something. I'm like, drama. That's what I tell him. I was like, Boston, New York, 9th inning, bases loaded. It's drama. It's drama. And Boston wins the game. So
Both AL games, the visitor won, and both NL games,
and the under,
home won.
under. They were 5.5. The runs, the over/under on those games were 5.5. And Mark and I talked about that in the afternoon.
You got those 2 stud pitchers going against each other.
Under.
Yeah, I mean, it's a no-brainer.
Gavin
Unless I bet on it.
right? Gavin threw. You're going to get to a pitcher. You get to him in the first inning. What do you think? Hunter Green, who I'm a huge fan of Hunter Green, pitcher for Cincinnati. Cincinnati hasn't been there since, those kids were all going to the park on the monkey bars when the last time Cincinnati was in the playoffs. So they make the playoffs, and you got to go out there against Blake Snell and a team that's act like you've been there before. The Dodgers are there every year, so like, yeah, this is just another series for us. And Cincinnati's like, oh my God, guys, we made it to the playoffs.
Their season
Crack,
was
bang,
was a
bang, whack,
success.
crack.
Like
10-0.
like you can tell in their head, like they're done.
Yeah.
We did it. We did it.
So we bet that accordingly.
I was so shocked, as we talked earlier, that they left Brown out there for that long, though. There's nothing he's going to do to help you win at that point. Everything that could go wrong or hurt him could happen. It didn't, but did it mentally, knowing, shoot,
It was his first playoff.
my first one.
Hunter
and
Green
I
hadn't
just,
been there before, and he's like, man, bright lights, big city.
A lot of, yeah.
First inning, first batter.
Yeah.
Show he's like, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going to, welcome.
Yeah, welcome to playoff baseball.
Yeah.
Out of these 4 series, you think they all end today?
No.
Oh.
Yeah. And we're going to ask Tonya about it first. Tonya, you have the Detroit Tigers on the road. They're playing the
Growl.
Cleveland. Thank you. Again, they're playing the Cleveland Guardians. To this? Oh, okay. So who wins the game today? The Cleveland Indians at home or the Detroit Tigers?
Cleveland.
So they finished the series today. Okay, what's the score of the game going to be?
She picked Cleveland?
She picked Cleveland. Detroit won yesterday.
How
Pardon me.
many points are
Runs, as many as they allow. You could, as long as they continue to hit the ball in places that players are not, then they're allowed to keep running. So they can score. They can score a lot.
25 points.
So like 4-2. Okay. All right, Mark. What do you think about that game?
I would like to see Cleveland win, but I believe Detroit closes them out.
Bean, do you have a?
Yeah, I think Detroit. I'll go Detroit.
They were my preseason darling.
I mean, they crapped the bed late in the season, but
They did.
and of course they were 15 and a half.
Head and shoulders above everybody else in baseball. They were the best team in
15 and
baseball.
a half. Cleveland was behind, and they won the division. I think they peaked just a little too early, but I would like to see Cleveland win today.
I think coming back like that and just making the playoffs, they're going to consider their season a success.
They've kind of been playing their playoff baseball for the last month. Are they gassed?
Tanner for Cleveland strikes out 5 today. Casey Mize is going to be the secret sauce for Detroit in the postseason. I mean, Kerry Carpenter getting hot and hitting the ball. Riley Green, somebody that Gavin yesterday was throwing darts for Cleveland. He matched Scooble.
Speaking of that umpiring yesterday on that game,
Good Lord. That was a church softball league. God, the middle of the plate.
middle of the plate,
Ah,
the
nah.
ball. It's what? I mean,
What are you watching, ump?
and then he calls a strike. Like, okay, I'll make up for it, and
Yep.
then it's right back again to just garbage calls.
Because he's getting the buzzer in his pants from an undisclosed room. We're going, WTF, dude, you're missing these calls.
I mean, it was.
You have to know they're getting that, right? Like,
You would
How
think
long until we go
Next year.
computer stuff?
next year they're starting that.
sure, they start next year.
But like not fully though, right?
Yeah.
So no more umps at all.
Automated strikes and balls.
Good, thank God, man.
So people that can't, it takes the human touch out of the game, but when it costs you,
Sometimes though you need to.
At-bats.
Like,
you
in-
want to know if you're right or wrong. Like if you take a pitch, okay, you took a pitch. You
But-
shake your head. No,
But
man.
even on top of that, so they're going to call balls and strikes. That home plate umpire clearly missed this. He called the guy out.
Yeah.
The whole stadium saw that it was safe. How did he not see it standing right on top of it?
Good old umps. They always get the blame.
I mean, that ump
it's
was
a hard
awful
hard job to
yesterday.
do.
Awful.
They hit like 92% of their calls. Having a guy throw a ball not straight, not always a fastball, into a box that you're imagining is there while you stand behind a guy crouched down next to a batter with a bat, and you have to be accurate 93% of the time. So they missed 7 calls out of 100 pitches. But that's still a big number.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's game changing.
Yeah, no, it's game changing. The ninth, pick your
I
favorite
understand
scenario.
missing calls that they consider when they're, right on the edge or the cusp of the.
You remember the pitcher Galarraga from the Tigers, actually,
Oh, Jesus.
and he threw that perfect game,
Perfect game.
and he throws over to first base, and the guy missed the plate, and he missed the base rather, and then touches it, and the guy's out. Calls him safe, blows the perfect game. No calls overturned because there's no.
Yeah, there was
Instant
no
replay.
replay then.
And the ump still weeps to this day about that. They during the year, Mark,
he
did
came.
you see?
Yeah, they threw out a pitch together.
They brought him out.
Or something.
They had healing between the two of
I remember
them.
we
Yeah, I
watched
don't know
that
how you
game.
heal
'Cause
on that.
it broke him.
Yeah,
he-
that's.
A perfect game. That guy, you don't even know his first and last name. You can't remember where he went to school. That guy is irrelevant in every other part of baseball except for his perfect game. That wasn't. He threw a perfect game, Beat. A perfect game.
How does as a major organization that you don't step in, even post and change it in the record books because it was a wrong call?
Yeah, that's baseball.
You know what I mean, though.
Yeah, too bad. There's the door.
Oh, it was definitely acknowledged.
It was certainly
Which
acknowledged.
is even
Our
worse.
bad.
Yeah, hey, we screwed up, but we're not going to
Nope.
change it.
Nope. And here comes his replay. And so people are missing calls behind home plate because the guy favors a pitcher, a pitching, or he favors batting. So the strikes don't get smaller. It gets bigger. You have a guy like Aaron Judge or Altuve. As little as he is, his strike zone is the size of a magazine. So how do you call strikes and balls with a guy like that? Not to mention he's got a microphone under his jersey, allegedly.
No wonder that's your team he plays for.
Do you know I explain you something? Do you know I don't cheat? Speaking of cheating,
You're not trying?
NFL cheated us out of a halftime show with Bod Oni. I loved his acting. That dude can act.
Oh yeah, Happy Gilmore too. That was funny.
Happy Gilmore too. Bullet Train.
Oh yeah.
I like his personality, and he loves the ladies. But I mean, he seems got the swag, you know. I don't know what he's singing about.
Well, like,
I don't speak Spanish.
Which I know we bounced around here, but like 18 acts turned down the NFL, so it wasn't like that was choice number one.
Okay. I just thought maybe they were trying to reach a demographic that doesn't watch football.
No, allegedly they offered Taylor Swift buckets. Normally you have to pay to do the halftime show, and allegedly they offered her big time money, and she said no.
And I was complaining about that to her biological. It's like, you know, there used to be the Rolling Stones. It was Pearl Jam. It was
Prince.
You know,
The Who.
Yeah, it was people that were worth watching. They're
Hell, even a couple
Hall of
years
Fame.
ago, the Eminem one was good.
Yeah, him and Snoop and
Yeah.
Curtis.
Yeah, but the last. Yeah.
It's like, oh, here we go.
Yeah, no, I like Bad Bunny as an actor, but like I've seen him on SNL musically. It's not my cup of tea.
Nor is it mine. But that whole demographic sure listens to him. And Tonya, do you know about Bad Bunny?
Yeah, but I don't listen to him.
Can you name one song from Bad Bunny?
No, I can't.
Neither can I.
You guys have something in common.
Yo no sé música para Bad Bunny. How did I do there?
Good job.
Will you say something in Spanish so I can hear your accent?
No.
Can you giggle in Spanish?
You just fried her brain.
It still sounds like a dolphin when
Like-
either way.
That hurt her. She twitched like,
How do you laugh in another language?
Mark, how about you for a cheeseburger on the way home? Can you name a Bad Bunny song?
I could not, and I've only heard his name maybe 2 or 3 times ever.
Bad Bunny.
So I don't
Your
know
impression.
one thing about him.
You sound just like.
I like impressions, and I never practice them. We've known each other a minute, and so I'll hit you with just something casual. and
All
you're
of a
like, "Dude,
sudden.
that's not bad.
No, it's not. It's not. It reminds me of Happy Gilmore too, when he's constantly talking to Adam Sandler. Oh man.
So Tanya's picking Cleveland today, and Cleveland is still
First game up too. Yeah.
Casey Mize for Detroit may be, we ADHD'd straight off. I said we because it's collective. #humble. Casey Mize, Scooble's going to be the man, but Mize is going to be the glue to keep that together. If they make a run, he's going to go 3-0 in the World Series, in the playoffs through the World Series. He's going to be the guy. It's Casey Mize, and he goes today. It is Tanner Baby, and he can sling a baseball too. Got a bunch of strikeouts, but who do you like today, Mark? You said Detroit?
Detroit, yeah.
Bean?
Yeah.
You said Detroit? I also say Detroit to close it out. But Tonya takes Cleveland. So that's where you're going to lose ground or gain ground.
Like I said, I'd like to see Cleveland.
Game 2,
The
they
Cubbies.
did an incredible thing this year with the way that they
Well-
were the Arizona Diamondbacks from 2 years ago.
Sure.
When Arizona was down 20 games and they raged back and they won every game in August and September and got into the playoffs. They were like 125-1 to make it. And so Cleveland is that this year. I think Detroit. The fact that they won yesterday, they had a chance to lose that game. Boy, Gavin was throwing darts. You and I were watching that game, Mark.
Yeah.
And Gavin gave up the run in the first inning. Nobody else got to second base through the rest of the game.
Right.
And playoff baseball generally are
Playoff.
unders. There are instances like
And
the
of course,
LA game.
in the ninth inning, to still lose with Ramirez getting to third base.
He gets to third base, no outs. No outs.
No outs. He was
Yeah,
first man
no
out. He
outs.
should have been out at first. He legged it out, but there was a bad throw, couldn't field it, and he stood up and made it to third base with the ball just going to the, to the side. And then next guy struck out. But then a little dribbler to the pitcher's mound, and he decides to run. It had to be on his own. There was no way that they were sending him.
Well, it cost him the game.
It
or
did.
at least cost him a tie.
And him walking back into the dugout, it's like every player ignored him. And you could see the look on his face like, what did I do?
Cleveland's favored, by the way.
Sure.
They are.
Yeah, of course they're going to be because, they're going to say it should be even.
So it's game 2 is Padres Cubbies.
I had the Padres getting a run and a half yesterday. And it's 2-1. And I got the winning bet. The game is in Chicago. San Diego's already up. And bottom of the 8th. It's the Cubs' turn. And a bad play. And they get a guy on first. Now it's on second. He scores. And it's 3-1. I had the winning bet in my hand, an error, and then it's only 3 more outs because San Diego gets to have their at-bats in the 9th inning, and the game's over because Chicago's winning the game. I just need San Diego to not lose by 2. They could have lost by 1, so I was good. And then one play. All it takes is one play. You're right for 8.5 innings. I was right. Man, I was right. No, you're wrong. That was a parlay. I had Detroit. I had San Diego getting 1.5. I had Boston getting 1.5, and I had the Dodgers money line. And 3 out of 4, I got a mark special. I got marked in the 8th inning.
Marked.
But
today, Dylan Cease, I'm taking Dylan.
Yeah, I think out of we mentioned earlier, I think this is the one game or series that goes the distance. I think San Diego gets it today.
Down out. Andrew Kittredge. That's who is going to be doing the thing for Chicago. I don't know which I like Dylan today. What about you? You said you like Dylan?
Yeah.
Bean? Which team are you taking today?
I'm gonna go Cubs.
Okay. I like the change. As soon as Tonya gets back from
I
her.
think with the Cubs also, if they're going to beat them, it's going to be that same scenario. They're going to get to him in the first inning, and then he'll ride out.
Dylan can settle down. If Chicago's bats, which are dormant
Sure.
right now, that lineup can be sick, dude. But good pitching beats good hitting every day.
Always.
And you look at it. Look at the Crochet Max Fried game last night. Who hits more home runs than the Yankees? And they had people on the bench. Chisholm's on the bench. Everybody was on the bench because it was lefties against righties. Good pitching beats good hitting. What are you doing? Okay. I thought you were sitting because, well, Tonya, is it San Diego Padres today or is it the Chicago Cubs?
San Diego.
I feel more confident about my pick now.
Yeah, she was very confident.
Okay. At 6 o'clock, Boston is trying to find
Two teams I hate.
trying to find a sweeper. They're trying to find.
I am not a Boston fan, but I'm sticking with Boston taking the Yankees out.
Brian Bello and Carlos Rodon. Rodon's a stud, and he goes out there and gets to work today. Pressure, though. I mean, every time you throw a baseball, you're thinking, my team's down to 0-1. If I throw a bad pitch here, it's a 2-run homer. We're losing 2-0. We're already down 1-0 in the series. In golf, the 27 things to think about at point of impact. You got so much that is going in between your ears to actually focus and concentrate on what you're supposed to be doing. But I think Carlos,
Boston really overachieved all year.
they're peaks and valleys, brother.
And I just think
Up and down. They looked like the best team for a month, and then they looked like they didn't belong in the league for a month.
Yeah.
So which one is it now?
I'm like I said, I'm sticking with Boston.
They sweep today?
I think so.
Bean?
I want Boston to win, but I think the Yankees win today.
I will also take the Yankees. Tonya?
Yankees.
Is there a reason why you like the Yankees over the Red Sox?
The Yankees.
I like the name Yankees.
Feels a little...
I know. All of a sudden, I'm very less confident on
All
it.
right, let's go to the next game. Zach Littell, your boy from Tampa, Mark.
Yeah.
Our boy.
Yeah.
He could throw a baseball.
He was good here.
And he's going against table tennis.
Yeah. He's going to lose.
So Yamamoto handles business today.
Yep. That's the Dodgers.
What's the score going to be of that? Can
What's
you give
the
me an
score?
alternate run line?
7-3 Dodgers.
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. Bean?
6-4 Dodgers.
Tonya, who's going to win today? The Dodgers or the Reds?
Reds.
Okay. You have a lot to brag about next week or to be ashamed of. Is there a reason why you took the Reds? You like the color?
I like
No
red.
particular reason.
All right, that's the best reason to have, just because. I mean, because, like, why not? Like, hey, Murdock, why'd you have that cinnamon bun? Just because.
Just 'cause.
You know, it looked good. It told me, like, to come give it a hug. Did anybody ask if it's okay if they eat these cinnamon buns? No, you tree hugger. We didn't ask. Not
So
you,
who do
Tonya.
who do you think takes the World Series? If you had to make up, swing
Dodgers.
now.
I had to, and I did. When I hit that parlay on Monday, I was like, you know what, man, I'm gonna make a short-term investment. I'm gonna take something that I can watch the whole, I can cheer for through the playoffs.
Which was who?
I thought with Max Fried pitching the way that he does, and then Rodon, their supporting pitching, Warren, Gill, it's good. And who hits the ball like New York, and they're feeling it. And I took the Yankees at 8-1.
Okay.
They had to beat Boston's. They have to. You would rather pick a team that is sitting on the couch right now, like Seattle, or
The Mets and their great collapse.
oh man, whew, the Mets.
I think the sitting for Seattle is going to hurt them. Too young.
yeah, they don't have that established.
They don't need it. They don't need to have that waiting. They need to keep playing.
Who is the unsung hero there? Who's going to come out of that team if they win the first series and they get into the second one? I mean, what's the reason why? Is it their pitching, or is it someone that holds a bat? What do you think?
Obviously, it's going to be the offense, I think. And it could be, I know who you said, but also back in the day with us, Rosarino.
That's the next guy to.
I tell you,
He'll hit 10 home runs in a week if you let him.
and he has the experience under his belt.
He's done it before.
Correct.
Exactly right.
Absolutely.
And he loves him some
He
him.
loves that spotlight, too.
Boy, let me tell you what. There's a guy. How many? I think he hit 9. Was it 9?
He was crushing them.
He hit 9 for us. It was one game after the game after game after. I mean, there's only so many games going towards the World Series. Every game, rake. 9 home runs. 9 home runs as a rake. Ball. He was going Keyshawn
Balls.
Johnson. Give me the damn bat. So we got that game today, and then collectively, Tonya, this is where I really need your baseball prowess. Who wins the series, the Detroit Tigers or the Cleveland Guardians?
Cleveland.
Who wins the series between the Red Sox and the Yankees?
Yankees.
Who wins the series between the Seattle Mariners and the Cleveland Guardians?
Seattle.
Who wins the series between the Blue Jays and the Red Sox?
Blue Jays.
Who wins the series between the Mariners and the Blue Jays?
Blue Jays.
She's picking the Blue Jays to go to the World Series. You heard it here first. That's the American League. National League. The Reds against the Dodgers.
Dodgers.
Padres and the Cubs.
Padres.
Dodgers or the Phillies.
Phillies.
Brewers or Padres.
Brewers.
Brewers or the Phillies.
Brewers.
It's an aggressive line. Brewers or the Blue Jays.
Blue Jays.
That's strong. That's strong. MVP is a pitcher or a position player.
A pitcher.
They have to win 4 games. The team that wins the World Series, it's a series of 7, first team to 4. The Toronto Blue Jays win. How many games do they win? Did they win when they got to 4? How many did they give up? So they win in how many games?
How many games in total?
7.
5 games.
4-1. That's a hot line. Mark?
Push all your chips in right there.
That's it. Because, I mean, everybody knows that if you don't like the Brits and you love the Yankees because the name sounds cool, then that's the way to go.
I've already told you. I thought mine was Boston and L.A. and Dodgers would win.
And the 49ers are in Virginia.
Right. But I tell you what's going to be nice to see that young kid from
Jacob.
Mizorowski or something
Yeah.
like that. Yeah.
Nice job.
Woo, look at
See,
that.
I let him sit right out there, Bean. I was like, nope, you stand on that plank all by yourself. I want to see you fill it. And he's like, let me sell my soul. Let's see what the current value is. Let me go to eBay and see sold items. Souls. There it is. Mizorowski for the win.
For the win.
He still says Shaquan Barkley. Shaquan. Cool, man. Where's the H? I just put it in there. You know, it's
Jerry
casual.
Jones, Michael.
Mizorowski. He's got it. So do you like which team in the National League?
The Dodgers.
Dodge.
But I'm just saying, I would really like to see that kid throw.
Well, you get to see that pretty soon. The moment, oh man, that's an Eminem song. Is it going to consume him? He's a rookie for crying out
I
loud.
don't know. He has a lot of that Paul Skeens in him. That look. That
He's been dominant for a while.
yeah, really does. It's going to be cool.
So Dodgers are playing who in the World Series?
The Red Sox.
And who wins?
The L.A. Dodgers.
Bean? That leaves you, man. Who's going to win the series? As I just asked Tonya and
Gonna
her.
fly through them. Yeah.
Yeah, who are you? Tell me about the Reds and the Dodgers. Who wins that
I
series?
think the Dodgers win that.
And the Padres and the Cubs?
The Cubs. Cleveland
How about Detroit?
loses to Detroit beats Cleveland, and Boston beats New York.
Okay.
And
And then who plays the Mariners? You said the Tigers do? Or Cleveland does?
no, Detroit wins. Detroit beats Cleveland.
And how about Detroit and Seattle?
Seattle.
Right? That pitching is legit in Seattle. They got pitching 4 days. Brian Wu is kind of hurt. He's their stud. He's their ace. And it used to be Logan that was the ace. It used to be Kirby that used to be the ace. Oh, and by the way, they got Luis Castillo, who's a stud and a Cy Young pitcher back when he was with Cincinnati. But, I mean, who needs pitching? That team's got pitching. It's the Randy swinging out of his cleats and not turning into postseason Randy that we've all seen. And it's them pitching around Cal because I'm not going to let that guy beat me tonight. It's going to be the guy behind him. And, oh, by the way, since that's been happening for the last month and a half, Julio Rodriguez has been a madman because he's batting behind Cal. That's my MVP.
Oh,
That's my
okay.
dark horse MVP for the World Series, straight through. But that's the Seattle. That's the Seattle Detroit. Who do you have with? You said the Red Sox come out
I
on
think
top.
Toronto beats Boston.
And how about Toronto and Seattle? Yeah, decision time.
I'm going to go Toronto.
Okay. How about on the national side? You get the Reds and the Dodgers. You got the Dodgers and Philly.
Dodgers.
Okay. Padres and the Cubs.
Padres.
Padres and the Brewers.
Actually, I'm lying to you. I'll go Cubs.
Okay.
And then I'm going to go Milwaukee.
Milwaukee. And how about Milwaukee and Philly? Or pardon me, the Dodgers.
Dodgers.
All right, so you're feeling the Dodgers have pitching too. Glass now and Blake.
Jesus.
And
I mean, it's like every guy on that team is a number one.
all of them. Who are you gonna throw out there tonight? I guess we'll put Glass now out there. I guess.
Right?
Okay. What about you? Yamamoto. Let's ask him. I don't know.
And then, we're a little bit of a jam. Let's put Ohtani in there.
Oh, by the way, you got Ohtani in the bullpen that's playing tiddlywinks, hitting 2 homers in game 1. That guy's a freak of nature.
He is Babe Ruth, modern day.
He's Ray Ruth. How about the Brewers and the Dodgers?
I'm going to go Dodgers.
And the Dodgers and Toronto.
I'm going to go Toronto.
Okay. I am going to say that Detroit wins that series, that the Yankees come back and win that series.
Oh, okay.
I then have Detroit, the Mariners, their pitching staff. It'll be low. I don't expect them to smash the ball all over the place, but that pitching staff's legit. I love pitching, and you can't get around
you like
it.
the defense.
You can't get around what they offer. A guy can have a bad night. You still got 3 other number 1 pitchers. To Mark's point about the Dodgers. All right, a guy's not having a great night. You got 4 number 1s.
Yeah,
4 of 'em.
biggie.
Come on in. Hey, we're all right. We'll pick you up next time. And by the way, you're not pitching next series. You're out. The Blue Jays and the Yankees. I'm also going to take the Yankees again. I'm going to double down.
Oh, you got a little scratch on that though.
I do, but that's the reason why I have my scratch on it. I believe in what you. I think the Mariners can give New York a run for their money with that pitching. I'll take the Mariners. The Mariners to beat New York to go to the World Series. On the National League side, it's the Dodgers and the Phillies. The Cubs, they're weird because they can collectively bat 130, and then they can also collectively have 13 home runs in a series. It's wild to watch them. If Kyle Tucker can get right and Pete can actually hit the ball, then we're looking at a Chicago team that got Cade Horton. Here's a who. He's getting right. But it's Philly and it's LA. I'm taking the Phillies.
Oh, okay.
The Phillies against Milwaukee. I'm taking the Phillies.
You got a Phillies Yankees.
Phillies Yankees. Winner? Philadelphia Phillies.
Oh, so you're not going to cash out?
I'm not going to cash out. I said I think I'm going to get to the window and then hedge it and take the other side. And take the other side. God knows I'll do that.
Yeah.
Let's say it's $50, and it's to bring back $450, $400 clean. I don't cross my fingers and hope I'm right for 3 straight series. I'd sell that thing as soon as it's profitable, and they're playing, heaven forbid, Toronto loses, and they're playing a scrub team, someone that isn't a favorite. Now they're the favorite. I can take the other team and get juice on that side and really put it into the juice machine. I did that with the Rangers when they were favorites over Arizona. And then they win the first game, and it's 3-1 on the other side. Just lean on that thing. Just lean on it. Juice a coming. Everybody getting Christmas presents. Woo! Tonya, you better be really cheering for the Yankees because your Christmas You're getting a used gift card to Applebee's, or you're going to get a signed poster from the Stray Cats. That'd be rad,
Pokemon
wouldn't it?
boxes everywhere.
How do you put up posters and pictures in your room?
I can't because there's no room.
And you can't reach up that high, so the cats all scratch your stuff?
Oh.
Did gravity choke you out there? I just watched that. Either you have Jesus in you, or you at a revival. Holy Ghost. Holy cow. Are you in a troop? Did you start breakdancing? What just happened? What was I watching?
I almost fell.
Yeah, I know, but you're standing up.
Yeah, and she's so close to the ground, you think it would.
She's like a weeble wobble.
hi-
She just come back up. But she was breakdancing, I thought. All right. Thank you for that, Tonya. Bean, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Who else to thank? I want to thank Tanya's dance instructor and choreography. Did a great job.
An English teacher.
My favorite English teacher is friends with my least favorite English teacher.
Oh my God. So like, what happens now? Do they lose value because they're friends with each other?
No, she's still my favorite English teacher.
So if she finds something good in that English teacher that you don't, shouldn't that hold some value?
No, she finds the good in everybody. So I mean,
No.
How much do you hate homework, 1 to 10?
I don't really care for homework, but I'll do it. So it's like a 5.5.
What a left answer. Thank you, Tonya.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, it's always a delight to have you here, and I want to thank you again for bringing us up. The nose of the plane always gets pointed north when you're with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, yeah,
Cool. All right, with the blitz you done.
We'll see you guys Saturday.
See you, pal. Game.